So students, in this part we will study about the unification of Germany, and after this we will see the unification of Italy. So students, as we have seen, nationalist sentiments were uh, increasing in middle class people, and later the conservatives also started for or we can say national sentiments among conservatives also emerged because they want to promote state powers and political domination over the Europe. Means what they were asking, if I give example, अगर जर्मनी की बात करें तो जर्मनी में जैसे मैंने बताया अलग अलग कंट्रीज के पास था कुछ कुछ पार्ट जर्मनी का. सो ये कंजर्वेटिव्स क्या चाहते थे कि भाई हमारा एक यूनिफाइड नेशन हो, मतलब यूनिफिकेशन ये लोग भी चाहते थे और ये चाहते थे कि हमारा एक खुद का रूलर हो, जर्मनी का ही रूलर हो, कोई और हमारे कंट्री के छोटे छोटे पार्ट्स को रूल ना करे. सो ये एक रीज़न था जिसकी वजह से जो कंजर्वेटिव्स थे दे ऑल्सो स्टार्टेड फॉर or we can say for the nationalism, or we can say they also demanded for the unification. Okay, तो इनका यूनिफिकेशन वाले प्रोसेस में कोई कोई चाहते थे कि यूनिफिकेशन हो जाए कंट्री का, ये रीज़न था इनका रिवोल्यूशन करने का. ओके, सो हाउ द यूनिफिकेशन ऑफ जर्मनी टुक प्लेस, in this video we will see this. Okay, so directly question used to come, explain the unification of Germany. Okay, such kind of things used to come, and let's see now. So nationalist feelings were very active among the middle class Germans, and as we have seen in 1848, these people also tried to form nation state or through a parliament system or through a proper constitution system, but repressed by the monarchian military of Prussia. उस टाइम क्या हुआ था, जो फ्रेडरिक विलियम थे उन्होंने सप्रेस कर दिया था क्योंकि उनको क्या लग रहा था कि उनकी पावर्स लिमिट हो रही हैं. ओके, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऐसा बनाया गया है कि उनकी पावर्स को कम किया गया. दिस वॉज द रीज़न ही रिजेक्टेड द प्रपोजल और मिलिट्री मोनार्की की हेल्प से उसको मीटिंग को सप्रेस कर दिया गया असेंबली को. बट गेन सपोर्ट बाय लार्ज लैंड ओनर्स ऑफ प्रशिया, जो कि कहलाते थे जंकर्स. तो ये जो जंकर्स थे ये कौन थे? लार्ज लैंड ओनर्स ऑफ प्रशिया थे, एंड दीज पीपल वर सपोर्टिंग whom? द मिडिल क्लास और द पीपल who are having liberal ideology or the people who are demanding for constitutions and elected form of government. Okay, elected representatives. So these large landowners of Prussia or Junkers were supporting these middle class people. Now the unification task or the movement or the revolution of unification of Germany was now under the leadership of Prussia. Prussia की leadership के according था, and chief minister Otto von Bismarck was given now this responsibility, or we can say Chief Minister Otto von Bismarck was the main hero of this now movement. ठीक है, मेन हीरो है, मेन आर्किटेक्ट है. ठीक है, और ये कहाँ के चीफ मिनिस्टर है? प्रशिया के ही. प्रशिया चलो आगे आता है कि मैं क्या करूँगा, इनिशिएटिव लेता है कि मैं जर्मनी का यूनिफिकेशन करवाऊँगा, और ये सारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दे दी जाती चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑटो वन बिस्मार्क को. सो वी कैन से इन द यूनिफिकेशन ऑफ जर्मनी, Otto von Bismarck, Chief Minister of Prussia, was the main hero or architect of the unification. So, chief ministers, with the help of Prussian army and the we can say middle class of Germany and bureaucracy, in 7 years, okay, इन सब का साथ होता है किस किस का? Prussian army का, bureaucracy का, middle class of Germans का, chief minister केवर का. और 7 years में ये क्या करते हैं? 3 times इनका वॉर होता है. रशिया के साथ होता है, फ्रांस के साथ होता है और डेनमार्क के साथ. अब आप सोचोगे इनके साथ क्यों होता है वॉर? इनके साथ वॉर इसलिए किया जाता है क्योंकि कुछ पार्ट जर्मनी का ऑस्ट्रिया के पास होता है, कुछ पार्ट जर्मनी का फ्रांस के पास होता है, कुछ पार्ट जर्मनी का डेनमार्क के पास होता है. तो जर्मनी का पार्ट वापस तो लेना है ना. और फाइनली जब 7 साल में 3 बार वॉर होता है तो प्रशिया की क्या हो जाती है, विक्ट्री हो जाती है। और प्रशिया किसकी तरफ से लड़ रहा है भाई, जर्मनी की तरफ से लड़ रहा है। किस लिए, जर्मनी को यूनिफाई करने के लिए। देन द प्रोसेस ऑफ यूनिफिकेशन कंप्लीट्स, अब जर्मनी को क्या कर दिया जाता है, यूनिफाइड कर दिया जाता है। कहाँ पर, जनवरी 1871 में जो प्रशियन किंग थे विलियम केसर वन, इनको घोषणा कर दी जाती कि ये क्या कर रहेंगे, जर्मन एम्परर होंगे। कहाँ पर ये किया जाता है, फ्रांस में वर्सलेस जो पैलेस है वहाँ पर ये घोषणा किया जाता है। और जब ये प्रोक्लेमेशन होता है, घोषणा की जाती है, तो वहाँ पर पैलेस ऑफ वर्साइल में जो हॉल होता है, हॉल ऑफ मिरर्स, ओके, हॉल ऑफ मिरर्स में कौन कौन प्रेजेंट होते हैं, जो राजकुमार होते हैं जर्मन स्टेट्स के, representatives of army were also there, Prussian ministers including Chief Minister Otto von Bismarck, these all dignitaries were there. And finally the new German Empire was headed by Kaiser William I of Prussia. Okay, now this we have seen that how the unification of Germany took place. Now we will see that what changes took place after the unification of Germany. जर्मनी में और क्या चेंजेस हुए, जर्मनी जब एक पूरा इकट्ठा कंट्री बन गया था उसके बाद में, तो जो जर्मनी का नेशन बिल्डिंग प्रोसेस हमने देखा कि तो वो हमें ये शो करता है कि वहाँ पर डोमिनेशन किसका रहा, प्रशियन स्टेट का, क्योंकि विदाउट प्रशियन आर्मी, विदाउट प्रशियन फोर्सेस एंड ऑटो वन बिस्मार्क, तो क्या होता, जर्मनी का यूनिफिकेशन इम्पॉसिबल था। So it shows, or the nation building process of Germany shows the dominance of Prussian state or Prussian power, and the various changes which took place in Germany were based on the we can say changes took place in Prussia, like modernization of currency took place there, and modernization in banking, legal and judicial system also took place. Other than this, whatever Prussian measures and practices were adopted there, they became or those became model for the rest of the Europe. So I hope that you have understood the topic. Now the next topic we will see is the unification of Italy. Now in the unification of Italy, this will be explained to you with the help of one diagram. So before that, I will make you clear what type of questions will be asked from the last topic and from this topic. Okay. So first question that can be asked from this topic is again explain the unification of Germany. Then you will explain from here to up to the emperor declared, or the new emperor, that was Prussian King Kaiser William I. Okay. This will be the direct question and you will do. Next thing is that you can be asked what type of changes or what major changes took place after the unification of Germany in Germany. Then you will say, you will write all these things: modernization, currency, banking, legal and judicial services. Okay, these kind of things you will write. Other than this, question can be asked, who was Otto von Bismarck? So he was the chief minister of Prussia. Then if we talk about one more question, who were Junkers? These were the large landowners of Prussia who supported the middle class of Germany. Now, who was King Kaiser William I? He was the new emperor of Germany, which was put to throne after the unification of Germany, and he was a Prussian king. Okay. Now, if we talk about the other parts, the part we have studied in the last video, so from that part, the questions which can come are, firstly, the question can be asked that write a short note on Frankfurt Parliament. Then you will complete situation, you will write in that professionals, middle class and prosperous artisans wanted to make a constitution, and that constitutions were limiting the power, so Frederick William rejected it, and and so the unification and the constitution making stopped of Germany that period. Next, other question can be asked from that topic regarding the revolution of liberals was that what was the position of women, or did the women were active during the revolution, or what was the role played by the liberal women's. Okay, then you will write complete that they played big role, like they participated in political associations, meetings, demonstrations, founded newspapers. Okay, these things you will write. Other than this, after the 1848 event or rejection of the constitution, what changes were done by the conservatives or monarchs at various places? So you can give examples like serfdoms and bonded labor were abolished in Habsburg Empire, dominations in Russia, and Habsburg Empire, more freedom was given to the Hungarians. Such kind of questions will be formed. So revise the topic well, understand well, and do the question answers provided by me. Thank you. In the next video, we will see the unification of Italy and then the unification of Britain.